great service.
Ah, thank you.
Well, good morning and welcome everyone to Rosslyn Hill Chapel, a spiritual home for open minds. I'm Rev Kate Dean. I serve as the minister for this Unitarian spiritual community. And today, honouring our Christian heritage, we celebrate Christmas with a festive service of carols for everyone. We're delighted to have back our chapel choir to help us raise the roof. For our younger members today, children will be staying in the chapel to enjoy the carol service, and Aki from our Bright Lights team is at the back, and she'll be there with some quiet toys should you wish to wander back there a little later in the service. Now, if you're staying in the chapel, please do join us for tea, mulled wine, spiced apple juice, and some mince pies over in the side aisle after the service. And if you're watching at home, you can join us for tea and conversation in the virtual side aisle at midday. The Zoom link is in our weekly email update and in the YouTube description. We hope you enjoy the service today. You can sign up for our emails, our weekly updates via our website, which has information about all of our events and activities. This afternoon at 2 p.m. we will be holding a climate cafe to help address feelings of anxiety around climate issues. And this evening at 6 p.m. we have a mindfulness meditation, and at 7 we offer a relaxing labyrinth walking meditation. There are two events which are not listed on the service sheet, so I just want to highlight them. But this Thursday, we will hold an interfaith gathering to celebrate the season. And on Friday, we host a humanistic Hanukkah service to mark the Jewish festival that begins this evening. So that's on Friday, and both of those events start at 7 p.m. There is, of course, more information about those events on our website. We are an independent registered charity, and we rely on your contributions to continue our work. And the collection will be taken during the closing music at the end of the service, where you can make your donation by cash or by card. Your contribution this month will be divided between the chapel's upkeep and our good cause, the Marylebone Project, which helps homeless women. So thank you for the many ways that you contribute to our community. Our choir will begin the service with a prelude, and as is our custom, please do hold any wild applause until the end of the service, except if there are groups of children involved, because then we just can't help ourselves and we're allowed to clap. But please hold any other applause until the end of the service. The choir will begin with the prelude. What a lovely start. We will now light our chalice flame, the symbol of our free and questioning faith. Spirit of life and love, be with us this Christmas tide. Let us enjoy these times of togetherness, the blessings of singing and sharing. And may the light of our chalice burn bright in our hearts, reminding us to be present to our feelings as we enter this season with a sense of wonder and awe. I will also light a candle as a prayer for peace and in recognition of the conflicts that are taking place in so many places around the world. May we do all we can through our thoughts and our actions to walk the path of peace. And now it is time for all of us to sing. The words are in your service sheet. O come, all ye faithful. Please be seated. Whoever you are And wherever you are on life's journey, there is a place for you here in this spiritual community. Whatever your race or gender, sexuality, age, class, physical or mental capability, we welcome you here in the spirit of love. Now, we come together each Sunday and we do like to get to know one another in this spiritual community. And we are thinking especially of Margaret Perry, who is a dear chapel member and is in hospital at the moment. She is so much part of our community. So before we greet each other, I wonder if you'd please turn around and look at the white camera up there and just wave hello to Margaret as she'll be watching us from hospital later. Thank you. Now, please do turn to someone near you, say your name, and briefly welcome them to chapel. Just listen out for the music, which will be our signal to end our conversations. But let's welcome each other now. Thank you so much, everyone. It's lovely to hear all of these conversations bubbling up. Let's continue them over a mince pie after the service. We're going to light our Advent candles now. I invite our board member, Roger Mason, to say some words.
Now we light our Advent candles as we count down to Christmas Day. The third candle we light for this season is for joy. Where do we find joy? Is it in simple things, like a warm, fragrant cup of tea, or in something monumental, like the birth of a new family member? In this, the season of sharing, May we find joy in the mundane, the monumental, the familiar, and the strange. Joy can sometimes be elusive, and so we light this candle to help guide our way. We light a candle of joy.
And now we have a time for all ages, which begins with a story. So I wonder if any young people, any people who are young at heart could come forward for our story. Come and sit down on the carpet here. So we have a very special story for you, read by Isaac and Lilibet.
Once upon a snowy Christmas Eve, there was a poor shoemaker who could barely make enough money to even buy a little holiday treat. His shop was cold, and he worried that he wouldn't be able to give his family a happy Christmas. That night, after finishing his day's work, he left a pile of unfinished shoes on his workbench and went to bed, hoping for a miracle. Next morning, he woke up to a wonderful surprise. The shoes had been carefully and beautifully finished. Each night, he left more shoes unfinished, and each morning, they were finished just as beautifully as before.
Curious to discover the mystery, the shoemaker and his wife stayed up one Christmas Eve, hiding near the workbench. Soon, a group of tiny elves appeared, working quickly and skillfully, finishing every pair of shoes before vanishing as quietly as they had come. Filled with gratitude, the shoemaker and his wife made tiny clothes for the elves and left them by the workbench, along with the little warm cocoa. The elves' faces lit up with joy. They danced around the shop, singing tiny Christmas tunes, and then quietly disappeared, never to return. Thanks to their magical helpers, the shoemaker's shop became busy, and he and his family had a Merry Christmas, filled with happiness, generosity, and the true spirit of giving.
Thank you to Isaac and Lilibet. Let's have a round of applause. And now we're going to sing. What do you think we're going to sing? Jingle bells. I wonder, why don't you all come and take some bells? Okay. So, the children are going to help us to sing Jingle Bells now. And what we thought we'd do is we'll start with the young at heart, let's say, singing Jingle Bells, and then in your service sheet you'll find we've got a runaway. In your service sheet you'll find the words. So we'll sing Jingle Bells, just the chorus, and then we'll invite you all to remain seated and sing with us the verse and the chorus for Jingle Bells. So we're going to begin with singing the chorus, Jingle Bells, with the children, and then go fully through. So has everyone got some bells? I've got some bells. Do they stand up? You turn and look at the audience. Okay, here we go. Ready with your bells? Off we go. helping. Now you can go and sit back down, or you can find some toys at the back with Aki. Thank you. So you thought you'd just done a little bit of singing. We're going to do some more singing now. This time, our carol, Ding Dong Merrily. Please be seated.
This is an extract from Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Jo was the first to wake in the grey dawn of Christmas morning. No stockings hung at the fireplace, and for a moment she felt as much disappointment as she did long ago when her little sock fell down because it was so crammed with goodies. Then she remembered her mother's promise and, slipping her hand under her pillow, drew out a little crimson-covered book. She knew it very well, for it was that beautiful old story of the best life ever lived, and Jo felt that it was a true guidebook for any pilgrim going the long journey. She woke Meg with a "Merry Christmas" and bade her see what was under her pillow. A green-covered book appeared, with the same picture inside and a few words written by their mother, which made their one present very precious in their eyes. Presently, Beth and Amy woke to rummage and find their little books also, one dove-coloured, the other blue, and all sat looking at and talking about them while the east grew rosy with the coming day.
The reading, Little Women, was by the Unitarian writer, Louisa Alcott. And some of you may know that Charles Dickens was also a Unitarian, and the spirit of liberal inquiry and social justice shines through his work. We have chosen this reading from A Christmas Carol in memory of a dear choir member, Beverly Davies, who was instrumental in so many joyful occasions, including the lively choir fundraisers at the chapel over many years. So this extract is taken from A Christmas Carol. In came a fiddler with a music book. In came Mrs. Fezziwig, one vast, substantial smile. In came the 3 Miss Fezziwigs, beaming and lovable. In came the 6 young followers whose hearts they broke. In came all of the young men and women employed in the business. Away they all went, 20 couple at once, hands half round and back again, all the way. Hands half round and back again the other way, down the middle and up again, round and round in various stages of affectionate groupings. Old top couple always turning up in the wrong place, new top couple starting off again, as soon as they ever got there. All top couples at last, and not a bottom one to help them. Then when this result was brought about, old Fezziwig clapped his hands to stop the dance, crying out, "Well done!" There were more dances, and there were forfeits and more dances, and there was cake, and there were mince pies and plenty of beer. But the great effect of the evening came when the fiddler struck up Sir Roger of Coverley. When the clock struck 11, this domestic ball broke up. Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig, shaking hands with every person individually as he or she went out, wished him or her a Merry Christmas. When everybody had retired but the 2 prentices, they did the same to them, and thus the cheerful voices died away. "Small matter," said the ghost, "to make these silly folk so full of gratitude. He spent but a few pounds of your mortal money, 3 or 4 perhaps. Is that so much that he deserves such praise?" "It isn't that," said Scrooge, heated by the remark, and speaking unconsciously like his former, not his latter self. "It isn't that, Spirit. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service light or burdensome, a pleasure or a toil. Say that his power lies in words and looks, in things so slight and insignificant that it is impossible to add and count 'em up. The happiness he gives is quite as great as if it cost a fortune." And so, if you've enjoyed that, our friends at Golders Green Unitarians will be offering a dramatic reading of the full Christmas Carol on Saturday, the 20th at 2 p.m. And now let us hear from our choir once again.
Maria Gifts That Matter by Richard S. Gilbert. Gifts that matter have no weight. They are without substance. Gifts that matter most are given to us by the hand of life in grace. Moonlight on fresh fallen snow. Frost delicately etched on a window pane. Crackling fireside. Bright because of who is there. Reunion of those long separated. Memories of Christmas past, gone but not forgotten. Anticipations of the new year yet to be. The gift of life itself, gifts that have no weight.
Friends, let us gather in prayer and meditation. Let us pray a Christmas prayer. Spirit of life and love, God of our hearts, let us give thanks for being where we are. Let us acknowledge our freedom to follow a path of our own choosing. We know that we do not always get things right. And looking back over the past year, we know there have been times when we were not our best selves. Times when we have not treated others as we would wish to be treated. We ask the forgiveness of those who may have suffered through our actions. Yet we also look back with gratitude to those moments of joy that have touched us in the past year. And we look forward with joy at a time when we can celebrate with loved ones again. We also think of those who will not be with us this year for so many different reasons. May they rest gently in our hearts. And now let us turn our gaze inwards to reconnect with the place where we know our best self resides. It is a place that connects us all, that lives, connects us with all that lives, and it is a place of hope. In all the busyness of Christmas preparations, may we find time to visit that quiet place to give us comfort, solace, and strength. And may we always remember to be thankful. Blessed be, and amen. During the music for reflection, you are invited to come forward and light a candle for a joy or a concern that is in your heart. We have 2 trays of candles, so you can choose which one to choose.
Just say something. As Kate said, we're dedicating this piece to the memory of Beverly Davies, who was a member of the choir for over 20 years, possibly more like 25, around that. She came every single week. She cooked, she organised, she welcomed tons of different members to the choir. She was really a huge part of this place in the choir, and so we wanted to mention this at least and sing this in her memory.
Why Not a Star by Margaret Gooding. They told me that when Jesus was born, a star appeared in the heavens above the place where the young child lay. When I was very young, I had no trouble believing wondrous things. I believed in the star. It was a wonderful miracle, part of a long ago story, foretelling an uncommon life. They told me a supernova appeared in the heavens in its dying burst of fire. When I was older and believed in science and reason, I believed the story of the star explained. But I found I was unwilling to give up the star, fitting symbol for the birth of one whose uncommon life has been long remembered. The star explained became the star understood. For Jesus, for Buddha, for Zarathustra, why not a star? Some bright star shines somewhere in the heavens each time a child is born. Who knows what it may foretell? Who knows what uncommon life may yet again unfold, if we but give it a chance.
And now let us rise to sing Good King Wenceslas. Oh, whoops. I feel like this happened last year as well. I think the choir should finish off the hymn if we get green hymn books. If not, we can get... Okay, we'll get started and we'll get some green hymn books to the choir so they can finish it off. The choir needs a round of applause for stepping in there. Now, along with various other things I haven't managed to finish, I confess that I have not finished my Christmas shopping. So I was comforted by the reminder of Richard Gilbert in our reading earlier that gifts that matter have no weight. They are without substance. Gifts that matter most are given to us by the hand of life in grace. The true gift of the festive season is the gift of being together, of singing together, of enjoying a mince pie or two together. We have shared some moments of Christmas cheer in this service, which I hope will help enliven the joy within us and the anticipation of the coming days. We look out for the gifts of the season wherever we can. And we need these gifts, particularly in the depths of winter during the shortest days, when sometimes it can feel like we haven't woken up all day. And while we can delight in the excitement and anticipation of children dreaming of their Christmas presents, our grown-up selves remember that Christmas is not about giving the best present, but just being present to each other. Gifts that have no weight, reunion of those long separated, memories of Christmas past, gone but not forgotten, anticipation of the new year yet to be, the gift of life itself. The Christmas season gives us an opportunity to share the stories of previous years and dream together the dreams of a future that is just around the corner. And when we can look back and learn from history before stepping into the new year. And as we share precious moments with our loved ones, we give our time and our love to the ones we care about most. These are the true gifts of the season. Yet, even our closest family can feel a little unfamiliar at Christmas, especially if we only encounter them a few times in the year. Or perhaps it will be just like old times, a reunion of hearts and minds. We know that the same family members who we love so dearly are also likely to rub us up the wrong way at some point. So let's wish each other a little tolerance in the coming days. This season can be a delicate dance between the joy of reunion and the challenges of togetherness. So please remember those calm, deep breaths when you feel like you want to have a tantrum. And remember the mindfulness meditation we've been practicing all year. It's always a joy to see the chapel filled with so many faces, both fresh and familiar. And we hope that when you leave this place, you will take some sense of warmth and joy with you. May our time together remind us all of the true gifts that each of us hold. Blessed be. And now let us sing our final carol. It's Hark the Herald Angels Sing on the back of your service sheet. Oh, we've got another. I think we've got another typo going on here. I'll tell you what happened. A few years ago, we used to have a booklet of quite a lot of hymns and carols, and somehow over time, we have value engineered our carol sheet, and somewhere along the line, the words to the hymns seem to have vanished. So what should we do this time, John? We are. Oh, I see what's happened. The title and the first line are the same thing. Right, okay. I think we're okay, everyone. Let's go for it.
Hallelujah.
May the spirit of Advent and Christmas past warm our wintry hearts, so that our loving kindness may ripple out to touch all those who need it. And perhaps we may even hear an angel sing as we enjoy all the gifts of the season. Blessed be, and amen. Please be seated. The collection will now be taken. Thank you so much to our Director of Music, Choir Director and Organist, John Evans. Thank you to our soloists. Would you like to stand and show yourselves? And thank you to our wonderful pianist, Daisy, over here. And thank you all for coming and for your kind donations. I wanted to say a final thank you to my husband, Stu, because it's his birthday today, but he doesn't seem to be here. So if you see him, then please wish him a happy birthday, because he seems to have disappeared. But anyway, I say thanks to Stu for the support that he gives me and the chapel throughout the year. But for now, I can smell that mulled wine. Can you smell it yet? So it's over there for you, and hopefully Brian and others will help to serve it to you. Please do join us for tea, for refreshments in the side aisle now. Thank you, everyone.